Ask any motorcyclist what their ultimate riding location in India would be, and more often than not, the answer would be Ladakh. As a team, we've been to these mountains countless number of times, and for the past 2 years, we've been tracking the journey of adventurous women riders treading this treacherous route on the TVS Scooty Zest 110. On this third season of TVS Himalayan Highs, 10 women riders were selected after undergoing a rigorous selection process. And a first for this ride, 2 male riders were added to the group, silencing stereotypes of men being averse to riding gearless scooters.
I'm not worried about riding a non-geared bike. I'd actually be amazed if it can make the journey all the way through, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes.
With the route set from Mandi in Himachal Pradesh to Karbala, the highest motorable road in the world, the nervous excitement was palpable in the air. After riding from the busy highways to Manali, the scenery had begun to cast a spell on the riders. Riding to Jispa, 138 kilometers away from Manali, en route was the first of the mountain passes to be crossed, the mighty Rotom. At 13,050 feet, it was the lowest pass on the map. But seasoned travellers are well aware, it's a pass that can catch you unawares.
The entire downhill of Rohtang was completely slushy. I've only heard of Rohtang and never got a chance to ride on Rohtang. Going uphill was like a cakewalk. Coming down was like total slush, and I was like, where am I? What did I sign up for? And why am I in the slush kind of a thing?
We had slush till our ankles. And we had to, there were bumps, and the scooter just went inside. And really amazing, the grip of the tires is very good. And handling is easy because it's lightweight. It's a fiber body, it's lightweight. So it's easy to take it out from if we are stuck in any slush.
To make matters worse, the heavens decided to open up, and in a matter of minutes, everyone was soaked. The team was happy and relieved in equal measure, having conquered their first serious challenge. It was a harsh opening chapter for a long ride. Our next big feat was crossing Barlachala at 16,040 feet. The way leading up to it was a mix of smooth tarmac interspersed with a few water crossings. The next few days too, the Scooties scaled the oncoming passes, tight corners and hairpins smoothly, where their superb handling prowess of the Scooty Zest 110 was clearly highlighted. The highlight of this season's ride was riding to the town of Hanle. The riders were held captive by the stark change in topography of the region, with purple mountains, the sand dunes and the wildlife like none other.
We were riding and side में those wild asses were, that was completely a scene out of a movie. And not only once, but एक के बाद that was happening. And I was like कि even like सिर्फ यहाँ पर the destination Khardungla is not important. The journey itself is very beautiful.
Hanle was like another thing. Yaks all over there, and then that bridge. So that was the time I felt like what actually Ladakh Valley is.
As we kept going, the landscape kept changing, and there was a point from Hanle to Leh, and there's this place called Mahe, and we have the Indus flowing on your left, and you have these mountains that are kind of towering above you. I mean, they are gigantic, and they are purples, they are browns, the flowers are like yellows, and it was just amazing. And that's when I felt so tiny in the whole perspective,
And post this amazing experience, the demanding ride to Leh was completed in a state of euphoria. After a day's rest, the convoy set off for the last leg of the journey. The climb up to Karbala started taking a toll on the scooties. Riding at 20 km per hour through rocky surface made it the most challenging day of the journey. With about a kilometer to go, the convoy paused for a moment. This was it. This was what the journey was all about. As the 12 riders rode on to the summit, a crowd of onlookers stood in disbelief. There were rapturous roars, cheers, and a few stunned faces among the audience that had gathered. A bunch of crazy girls, 2 guys, and 12 scooters had done it again.
बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है. Finally on the top of the world.